everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and tonight we are going to be making some cute, easy, simple, everyday cards or birthday cards or just your wonderful or friend card, birthday cards, something quick and easy that looks like it took a lot of time, but it really didn't. So these are two of the cards that we'll be making this evening, and we'll be making a variety of cards. Each time we cut a piece of paper, we're able to get 6 cards out of the paper, and I'll show you how that works, as well as kind of the little strips and things. So these turned out really super cute. The stamp sets are these two. This is one stamp set. It's $6.95. And again, this one here, these are over on my blog, or over on my Facebook page, and I'll get them up on my blog later. So they turned out really, really great. So I'm going to use this really cute pink. We used this paper before. This is the Lolly Do.
Where's Daddy?
I don't know, Harrison. You want to say hi to the ladies?
Hi, ladies.
They want to know how you're doing.
I'm hurting and I got out surgery on Saturday at the Children's Hospital, and Dr. Jorgensen did my surgery.
Yeah. But you're doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
Alright, I think Daddy's upstairs. Alright, so we're using the Lolly Doodle, and in order to make our cards for our card bases, we are going to do this big piece here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut that, and so we're cutting at 5 1/4. And at 5 1/4, we're going to get 6 cards out of this piece. By 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I have my card bases sitting here. So I'm going to cut all the pieces first, and then we're going to kind of go from there. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece at 1/2 inch. And we need to cut at 3 inches. So this is 1/2 inch by 3 inches. So that gives us 4 pieces there. And do that one more time. And we need 6 of those, since we're making 6 cards. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we've got 2, 4, 6. We have some extra we're going to throw over there. And we have our little zip strip, which is extra as well. Want to give a shout out to Judy, who joined my team this month. And she's looking forward to meeting all of you, and also learning how to make some really, really cute things. So when we see her pop through, I'll introduce her for you guys. This is Whisper cardstock, and we're going to cut this one at 3 7/8. And then we're going to cut it at 3 1/8. And we're going to get 1, 2, 3 out of that one, and again at 3 7/8 by 3 1/8. 1, 2, 3. If you guys want me to drop a cutting guide for these afterwards, we can. You're left with this bigger piece. So you're left with some pieces that we can play with or stamp on or do whatever. So these are my leftovers from the cards that I've made. I'm just sticking them underneath my little mat there. Now we need the white pieces, and the white pieces really help with everything. And I have a couple of sheets of 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to grab those. Actually, let me look and see if I have any white daisy in here. Nope. Oh. I'm going to grab a couple of sheets of 8.5 by 11. And our first cut is going to be at 3 3/4 by 3 inches. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then this little piece we're going to cut at 1 inch. And what this is, these two pieces, are the little scallops or the decorative edge on the side here. Okay, so we've got 2. So we're going to do that again. 3 3/4. And we're going to cut at 3 inches. So that's going to give us 4, 5, and 6. And now we get 2 more out of this one. So that gives us 4. And then we're going to cut this long piece down to 3 3/4. There's 1 and 2. So that gives us all 6 of our pieces there. And that is all we need, other than maybe some pop dots and some, I have some little embellishments here. And I have a couple of different things. I have the black and gray assortment. I have the brown sparkle assortment. I have some old opaques out of my collection, and I have some flamingo dots. We used these in one of our other projects, so I have those for the lolly doodle. Okay? Well, it's just one of those things where if you need some cards and like to have a variety of or a stash, then you definitely, this is one way to do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and pile up my cards, because they're all going to be the same, but they're going to look totally different because of the stamps and things that we use. So that is the cool part about kind of doing the assembly line. It also allows you to have things already ready and then change, you know, by adding a punch or any of those kind of things. It really helps a lot that way. And then usually what I do is I slip them all in here. So there's 1. And I've got my trusty little basket over there. There's 2. Here's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's go ahead and start with this cute little lolly doodle, because I've made these 2, and then I'll show you as we go through with some of the other ones. We'll make these again. Actually, I'm going to flip them. I'm going to do this stamp on this color paper. We're going to play around a lot, just so that you can see how it all looks with different kinds of things. Because that's one of the things that I really, really enjoy, is being able to make the same kind of thing using the same exact pieces, but it looks totally different depending on what you use. So let's go ahead and we're going to use our stamp set, which is Fabulous You, which is C1533. And what we are going to do, I'm going to open this up. There's our card base. Here's our card pieces. First thing I want to do is I'm going to punch this along the line. Actually, you know what I'm going to do more than that? I'm going to go ahead and stamp this piece in cotton candy. So I'm going to take my stamp. I'm going to grab my cotton candy ink. Now, I had a couple more questions and a couple of people who are brand new to Close to My Heart, and I wanted to share with you again about how to open the inks, because a few people have really struggled with that. And honestly, I fought with the brand new crystal blue pad that I just got. So the trick to that is, see, there are little edges here on the side of the stamp pad from Close to My Heart. Okay, a lot of people think this is a button, and unfortunately it's not. It's just the latch that keeps your stamp pad there. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your fingers and you're going to hold your stamp pad like this. You're going to take your second set of fingers, these two, and grab and pull really hard. You're going to pull hard because it really is stuck. Actually, I'm going to show you how stuck it is because this one is brand new. It is crystal blue, and we're going to use it on one of those. So it is even hard for me to pull. And so you're going to hold, and you're going to pull, and you're really going to pull until it pops. And then twist and go. Okay, this one is really, really hard. And once you start using your pads a lot, you will be able to get them open. But it is really tricky, and they are hard to get open. Okay, not a button. It is the clasp to keep here. If you push this all day, you're never going to get the thing open, honest. So you hold both hands sideways, pop, and twist. No, it won't. I've not broken one yet. I have one, my slate one. This one comes off. Occasionally this part will pop out. But you just twist it back on, pop it back in, and it'll pop. But as you can see, I've used this one a lot, so now I'm getting it in and out really easy. And where this one is just excruciatingly hard. Okay? Not a button, not a button, not a button. Alright, so we're going to use our cotton candy. Your fingers feel it. Just want to make sure. I'm going to use my cotton candy. It is a standard size card, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. And I am going to go ahead and line up my piece here, and I'm going to stamp. And I'm going to stamp again, and because they're clear, you can line them up, and you get a really nice little piece there. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that out. I'm going to go ahead and cut. I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting here. It's going to give us our decorative edge. No. You don't put, it's not a button. It's decoration. It's just, it's kind of the clasp. It looks like a button, but it's not a button. It is not a button. At all. Not a button at all. Right, Martha? Not a button. Alright. I am going to take, and because this is here, I'm going to take and stamp my image in Slate Z2173. And if you guys have been following along, this is a stamp set that I said I was going to work on here in the future. And this is the future. I think we'll do the bird. The bird one. Now, Close to My Heart blocks have a flat side and a curvy side, and they're really comfortable. The blocks are really comfortable. I would And I could send them to everybody who orders ink. It's not a button. It's not a button. So brand new stamp like this is completely clear. You can see through it. You can see, you know, pretty much through it. Yep, it's a bird. So, hi, Joy. So what you're going to do is you're going to take and rub that on your skin until the stamp is now kind of opaque. You can't see through it. Well, you can see through it, but you can't see as well through it. And that exfoliates your arm, but it also helps the stamp help. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stamp off. I just want to see how this is going to stamp. So I'm stamping it right there. Oh, look at how pretty that is. I'm going to bring you guys in closer for the stamping part just because it is really cool. Okay. So we've got our little piece here. I'm going to grab my squishy. This is a foam sheet that comes in the stamp sets. It just gives you a really good, nice, clean stamp. I call it a squishy. People call it foam sheets. It doesn't, you know, definitely double duty. So now I'm just going to take and ink up my stamp. I'm going to stamp the bird right in the middle. Pull him up. Oh, isn't he pretty? All right. Then what I'm going to do is just to define the edges, I'm just going to do direct to paper, just a really little right along the edges. Kind of finish off my edges of my piece. I'm also going to do that to the Whisper cardstock, which is a little lighter. That's when we start doing the gel cards or something fun like that. I'm going to go ahead and add it just to the edge of my pink here as well. Okay. And I'm going to do just the little edge of my piece here. And then I'm going to take my little sponge and I'm going to do the edge of these guys just really lightly, just to define them a little. Okay. Now we're ready to assemble. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our squishy out of the way. We're going to go ahead and put our little bird on our slate. Then we have our little pink piece here. And we're going to go ahead and stick that there. I have my flamingo dots from our last class. These are left over. Hi guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's take the hot pink ones because they're really cute. So what I'm going to do is grab my pokey tool wherever I hid that. Here it is. And I'm going to do one little one, one medium size one, and one little one. Ouch. But I'm sure he'll feel better. I'm going to run my adhesive down the side here of this piece, this decorative edge, and we're going to go ahead and center it. And we're going to let one edge of the argyle triangle show. So this is pretty much our focal piece. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my cotton candy and I'm going to push on it in order to put ink on the lid. See how the ink is there on the lid? And I'm going to grab my my water brush and I'm going to add a little bit, oh wow, that was a lot, a little bit of color to the flowers here. And I'm just dabbing them in so that it kind of lightens up a little. I'm going to add some pink to the little pieces there. I'm going to go in and add some pink right through this flourish. There's kind of like an open space that you can kind of follow along with, just to give it some color all the way through. Not sure if that's a flower or a leaf there, but we're going to do whatever. And we're just giving it a little bit of color. Not a whole lot. So you guys can see just a little bit of color, not a whole lot, not overpowering. And you know, I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of add some pink to the bird here. Just to the little parts of him that are a little white. Just give him a little. I don't know what kind of bird he is. He's just going to be pink. Alright, so we're going to close that all up. Here's the best part. We're going to flip this puppy over, add some tape. Add it up here into the corner. We're going to take our slate. And here, see, this is one that I've popped off. Oh, that one stayed on there. Thought it was going to pop off. I'm going to take this off for a minute. I have this sentiment that says, wonderful, fabulous you. Oh, it's just a little dabbing, guys. All that it takes is just a little dabbing and a little supplies. It looks like you took a lot of time to make this cute little card, and yet it's almost done. So it says, wonderful, fabulous you. Here's our card base. Maybe I just need out a couple more. There we go. We're going to go ahead and add our card or adhesive to the back. Now, there we go. And here's the finished card. You can go in with a glitter pen and add a little bit of shine. You can go in with a white pen, like here's a glitter pen. So we can just add a little glitter to some of those little pieces. Make it sparkle a little bit. You guys know I'm the glitter girl. There you go. I don't know that you can catch the sparkle there, but there's a little bit of sparkle. Alright, one card done, and we're only about 10 minutes into it once we started. So there's one. How about we do another pink card, and we'll use one of the other stamp sets. Actually, I really want to use the, we're going to do exactly the same thing, except we are going to use the owls for this one. Exactly the same kind of look. And these are the owl stamp sets, which is B1450. And a lot of you have this one because you've ordered it from me, but this is the stamp of the month, and it says all these little balloony kind of things. So I think that'll be really a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and stamp our owls. And our owl branch, we'll have him sitting on a branch. We'll change the direction of that a little bit. I need a little longer block. There it is. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use saddle because it's the one that's out here. And we're going to go ahead and stamp our branch clear across here. Going to grab our water brush and just kind of color in the edges just to give it kind of a watery, you know, it's a brown branch. All right, so there's our branch. I'm going to go ahead and use the slate color for our owls. We're going to go ahead and set them together. Right here on the branch. Okay. I'm going to stamp them in slate. What are you looking for, honey?
I was wondering if my compass ended up somewhere over here.
Nope. I don't think so. I think if anything, it probably ended up with hairs and stuff.
That's what I think, and I'm not sure where that ended up.
Oh. Now I'm going to go ahead. Oh. Mr. H is doing great. He's a little sore today and he's much more swollen than he had been. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges of this here. Oh, and we got little bits. Oh, you know what? There are leaves here, you guys. Let me find my little itty bitty block. I know it's not in that stuff, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab my pear.
Yeah, I'm just being too stubborn to...
It's okay. It's just, I know it's not there. I know it's not in that stuff. So here are some little leaves, and I opened pear, and we're just going to give them a little leaves here. I like that. Yep, it's not the button, Martha, but you already knew that. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my water brush, and I am going to color our owls a little bit. Yeah, I can show it again. It's comical, although it isn't as comical as it was when I very first started doing it, because really, that was the best, though, when I very first started. So I'm just adding a little bit of color to our owls, and I've got a pretty wet brush, which is a little harder. So all right. So now what I want to do, I'm going to clean my brush off. I'm going to go ahead and type in these little cute little hearts. Just tapping them in. We're going to give the girl pink little pieces around her eyes. Now you can do this with a marker if you wanted. I'm just finding that I am really liking the idea of how light or dark I can make colors by using the water brush. And the trick to the water brush in lots of ways is just dabbing it kind of like a Q-tip. Kind of dabbing like a Q-tip. Just like so. I'm going to grab my sorbet ink, which is the orangey color. Just grab a little of that. We're going to do grab his beak right there. His beak. Her beak. And their feet. And I'm going to grab the green, and I am going to do his little feathery kind of piece right here in green. Plus I'm going to add some of the green to these little leaves here. Color them in a little. My husband is looking for a compass, so as you hear all that clamoring around, it's my husband looking for a camping equipment because he's going on Cub Scout camp.
Boy Scout.
Boy Scout. You know, I just got the right one down. All right. You know what I'm going to do?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Here is another neat little trick. I'm going to use our branch here, and I am going to help this look like it is coming off of a tree. Just by using the side of my stick. Yeah. I know, Joy, but you know what? He's a true Boy Scout, and that wouldn't work. He wouldn't be happy with that. All right. I think I'm going to add a little blue to her. And again, this is that brand new ink pad that you really have to work at. Just going to lightly go in with some blue. Just give her a little bit of color here. Not liking that. We're going to have to give her a lot more blue. We'll hit her hearts again if we have to, but at this point, just losing pieces. We're going to give his little collar thingy here some blue. Alright, well, I'm not loving that, but it's not bad. Alright, so there's our cute little piece that we colored. There's our little... Now we're going to say... I'm using, this is the stamp of the month this month, S1404 Balloon Talk, and it has all these cute little balloony things on it. I am grabbing a spare piece of paper. I think we are going to use this one that says, "Thanks Big Time." Going to flip that over. Again, this is a brand new set, so we're exfoliating. See how non-clear that is now? We're going to take our little squishy pad. We're going to take our cotton candy ink. Going to ink our stamp up. That worked out really well. We're going to take it down here in our corner. You know what I want to do is I want to go in and put some blue in there. Yeah, well, some days, sometimes. I'm going to grab that crystal blue again because I really kind of think that we need some background. Again, it pops hard. You guys, squish, 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 squish. Ugh! Pop! Alright. I'm going to give it a little water. I'm going to thin that out quite a bit. And I'm going to go around and add just a little bit of this blue around our guys here. What is the kitty doing back there? Martha, you're not allowed to call them during the show. Just kind of coloring our piece there a little. There we go. Gives it a little bit of color to our background so it looks like they're in the air, at least. Don't forget between their feet. All right. Yep. It's not, they are tricky, but that makes them continue to be moist. So now all I'm doing is just cutting out my bubble here. I think I have chipboard that matches these. All right. Oh, no. We have to do these ones instead. Because that's just the cutest thing. I like that. We'll use that on something else. But this one really tickled my fancy at this point because it's so cute. Where is my slate? Here it is. Oh, you guys are going to laugh. Oh, see here. Easy. Popped it apart. Pop it right back together. Pop it and twist. It goes really easy. Okay. I'm giggling to myself, which means you guys are going to love it. Alright, you guys. These are hilarious. It says, been there, done that. It makes it easier to get open if you have one that pops like that. Huh? Oh. Now, if it said, got the t-shirt for the inside of the card, that would be so much fun. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of our foamy tape stuff here. We're going to pop that up. And here's our other one. Alright, so we'll save our thanks big time. We put this back on our little sheet so we don't lose it. Because that's a cute card. That's going to be fun. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy right there where he goes. Alright, so this little piece on the side, I'm going to go ahead and punch. I'm going to spit all that stuff on the floor. We're going to go ahead and cut this here. Oh, we'll cut it right there. I did not mean to put that sticky there, because that means everything's going to stick there. I've been working in that area. Same pieces, different card. Turned out really cute. All right. So let's do the Aloha one in the pink. Do this one. I'm going to go ahead and use the same one again. These would make really pretty Mother's Day cards, you guys. Really easy ones. And take the little ends off. I'm going to go ahead and shorten this one up just a little, make it kind of square. I'm going to go ahead and find my, that's the bird. This one, which is Island Greetings, Quick Cards Island Greetings A1157. And it's one big stamp, which is really cool. I'm going to use the slate again to stamp our main image. Here's our stamped image, really nice. Gonna just hit the corners. I'm going to stamp our little flower again. Just need the flower part, so I'm just stamping that little corner there. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and edge the rest of our pieces here. So we've got all right. So now we're just going to go ahead and add oh, where's our little our edgy guy. Here we go. Hold on. Just a little bit of color. And then I am going to use let's see, I have You and Me. I also have let's see, I have this one that says Friends Forever. I think I'm going to use that one. And then you know what? I think I'm going to have to go up and give my kid a pain pill. He's starting to sound like he needs... I think he needs a real one, honey. Now I'm just going to cut this out. And in order for this to give it a little more dimension, I'm just going to cut all the way in with these big petals, and then I'm going to grab my sponge and ink the edges a little bit, and then it's going to provide some definition. Did you give it to him anyway, even though he said no? Okay. Because I know what I'm hearing sounds like he needed it. And this allows you, when you split the petals, to give it definition by just getting in there and inking the edges a little bit. Then I'm just going to take and curl. Actually, you know what I did? I used this guy. And then I took and just curled back his petals a little bit. These ones back a little more than the front ones. Then I'm going to grab a glue dot here. I'm going to grab my pear again, just because I want to add a little bit of green. To this stem, just enough to give it a hint of color, but not too much. And then this one goes right on. We have some dimension, and so coral one. So we've got 1, 2. Okay, we've created 3, right? We've got this one and this one and this one, all using the same paper. That's 3. Let's go ahead and do our other flower that's here on this other stamp set. Oh, it's got a bird in it too. It's got bird and flowers. Those flowers will be fun to color. Yeah. They really will make really nice Mother's Day cards, or just, you know, hi, how are ya cards, that kind of thing. This cute little bird. All right. It is, and it's got 2 different birds, cute little, it's got really cute stuff on it. Where is it? Here it is. Just really, really cute stuff. So the bird, the flowers, the argyle, and the sentiments. Let's see. Do I want to do... You know what? Let's do regular... Oh, you know what? Let's do these ones. Is Nicole back and Harrison just was mean to her?
Probably.
Could you go referee? Thank you. Maybe get her some dinner. And let's see, let's do wonderful, fabulous you on this one. Luckily I'm stacking this all in the same area. Let's do. And let's see. What else do I have? I think hollyhock might be a little darker. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's one of those that you definitely... This was hollyhock, which is a different color than the cotton candy, and it's got a little darker to it, which is really nice. And I think... it is called hollyhock. And this is the one that I keep fighting with to open. Makes you grit your teeth and put things down. Cute little bluebird in there. And I'm going to grab the green with this one as well, just to add some green to the... She okay? Dave? All right. I'm going to grab that little pen again. Sparkle up the centers a little. Okay, I really like this one. Really, really like it. A lot. That one's really, really pretty. Really like that. All right. So basically all I have this evening, you guys, is the same cards in different colors. I have one more. Oh, no, I got two more. Wow. I think we'll change from the pink for a minute. And we'll do, let's see, I think I did that one in blue. So let's do this one in, this is the B&T paper from Balloon Ride. This sorbet. This is the flip side of this paper from Balloon Ride. Little more subdued colors here. This is called Japanese Blossom. It's a quick card, A1155. Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
Right now, I'm just kind of wondering who will sleep.
Okay. All right. Want to kind of put some of these back just for a minute because really, nope. I just walked you through. It's a really simple cutting because it's all the same size. And I did that at the very beginning, walked everybody through it. It's like a couple of cuts, nothing big, drastic or anything. No special sneakies or nothing sneaky or anything like that. Here we go. Yep, I decided since Catherine was doing a show at the same time tonight that I was not going to do something very new that people would have to pick and choose between the two. I just didn't think that that was... I like it when people are here to ask questions and things. And so I know that with people who are paying for her service, you know, sometimes that's, you know, I would hate to miss out on something. So I decided not to do something new with a new big cutting guide or anything so that people wouldn't have to miss out. So we do have cards coming next week. We have the Ivy Lane cards, which will be really cute. And you guys will like them. And they're another big cutting guide piece. So, alright. So now we have this piece that I was looking for. This is the Japanese Blossom. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one in slate. Yep, I know. Still right about the people that I normally have, which is good. But I just didn't, there were some who were really conflicted. I got a couple of emails saying, Trian, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, you know, you do what you gotta. It's fine. And that I don't want to have to make people pick and choose. That just, to me, is just not nice. So, yep. Yes, you can. I will open a link. Actually, right now, one of the cool things is Linda, who happens to be a viewer, she was chosen last week in order to be the hostess for the month. And so anybody who places an order goes in the pot to become the hostess. So when you purchase from my website, you can get free stamps or scrapbook paper, any of that kind of stuff. You can host your own show if you know you have friends who are going to have at least a $150 order. You guys can get that together and give me an email before placing anything, and you'll get free product. Yeah, there's just a lot of really neat ways to earn some free stuff. So I did allow the links. Give me just a second, and I'll go grab my website, or you can go over to my blog. Jan, last month, Jan was the hostess, and she ended up getting $60 in free product. So that was a lot of fun, and she was excited. And I was excited because that just, it's kind of a fun thing. This stamp set, if you want this one called Balloon Talk S1404, it is only available through the 30th. But this one, I think this is the one that you were talking about, is C1533, and it is called Fabulous You. And it is a really pretty stamp set. It really, really is. You can do so much with it, having the multiple images and stuff. Oh, forgot the little... I'm going to use my... Did I get censored, Martha? I don't know. I hit the link thing. Hopefully I didn't get censored. Alright, so this one is going right along the edge here. I'm just going to round off these little... Yep, just type in the thing. Yep. I'm going to grab my sparkles, my brown sparkles. Oh, no biggie. And we were just talking about getting some stamps ordered because these are really cute. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and put these right up here on the little piece here. And I just really like these sentiments, and I didn't want to go digging through for a few more. So it says, this one says, live for today, dream of tomorrow, friends forever. And I'm going to go ahead and use the slate because it just shows up so nice. I like the darkness of it. See? And then we're going to color that little guy in. Let's see. We'll grab some sorbet. Oops. Glad that didn't hit my card. So now I'm just going to kind of take the dark spots and bring it up. Next Monday when I go to do the card class, I'm going to do it like I have been doing, which I will do a couple of videos with the cutting guide and get that done so that we can do all of our cards. I'm grabbing Sweet Leaf because it's a little darker green to add some of the green for the little leaves and stuff through here. It's just totally the right color. That turned out really pretty. I'm going to have to wipe this one off. I think I keep getting more and more. So this one is really, really pretty. And it's done. So let's see, we've done, I really like this one. So we have this one, and we have this one. We have this one, which I popped up, so it's exactly the same as this one here. This little band is a little thicker. Basically one is popped up, one is not. We have the bird here that's all pink. We have the owls, been there, done that. And then we have these two that are the same as well. So let's do this one in blue. Let's do, well, you know what, let's see, which one do we not have? We did these two. So let's do this one in pink and see what it turns out looking like. I don't know. Been known to do little sneaky mail kind of stuff. Okay. Oh. But you have fun with them, right? And they were cute. I can show you guys one of the cards Martha sent me because I love it. What did I do with it? I put it somewhere safe. It's really cool. It's got butterflies on it, you guys. Oh, no biggie. He's good. You know, I was amazed. He had surgery on Thursday for an appendicostomy. That's it. An appendicostomy. And he, like, he was, you know, they thought for sure he'd sleep and all of that kind of stuff just because, you know, anesthesia, pain medicine, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, he was awake till 4 a.m. that morning. 4 in the morning. Finally, about 2, I said, because they were like, couldn't have anything to eat or drink or anything. And so he was like, feed me. And he was like, feed me. So finally about 2, I said, make the kid a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I said, a half of one. He said, and where is his night-night pills? Because by the 4 o'clock, Mom was done. Mom was like, yep, I think I'm ready to go to sleep. And he finally went to sleep at 4. And they were just like, no, like he never had surgery, no big deal. He was just going. And that's crooked. Before you smush it all the way down. You know, I think it's really going to be, and the best part is Harrison thinks it's going to be easier, so the social stigma of stuff that happens with it for what it's going to correct and take care of, that was worth everything at this point. So we go learn how to use the new tube and everything on Wednesday morning. And then hopefully it'll do some good. Alright, I need to find some other sentiments here. Hold on. Those ones don't. Let's see. What's on my cute little owl sentiments? I think there was a you and me and a couple of things. Oh, here's a couple on this one. This one says, miss you, goodbye. Yeah. These are really cute, but I really want something a little more like hello or that kind of thing. Let me look here really quick because I'm sure I have something. Even if I have to pull something that's a little old. Oh, you know what? I have some stamps, or some alphabets. I have some new alphabets that are coming, so I'm really excited about that. Oh, let's look and see what's in the balloon ride stuff. There's a thank you there. We have new stamps coming up with, oh, and I got to show you guys the National Scrapbook Month project and stamps and things for that. Let's see. Oh, here, we can use this one. This is a brand new one that's coming up. It says, love, wonderful, I adore you. When did you get the cards cut? I did that at the very beginning of the video, of this video. So this is another stamp set. It says, hello, wonderful, love, I adore you. We're going to be using this with the Ivy Lane collection. It's B1443. But I'm just going to use it for the sentiments right now. And then there's, this one says, best wishes, wonderful, and welcome. And this is the give a lift, which a lot of people have. So I'm going to use the I adore you. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp this in Hollyhock. And I think it's going to fit. Well, I don't know if that's going to show up real well on there. That's okay, we can gray it if we have to. I don't think that's going to work. All right, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my water pen. And we're going to go ahead and color this time with some Hollyhock, which goes really well with the cotton candy color. And I'm going to grab that sweet leaf again. Yeah, the markers work just as good. I just tend to like, right now I'm just really into using my water brush. You can use the markers. The close to my heart markers, we've had some issues with the alcohol markers, with some of them being in, some of them being out, and I'm not real good at them. So, and I'm just starting to feel good enough at playing with the water brush that this is kind of what I'm doing right now, just because I feel like I have a little more control. I do have a couple of alcohol inks or alcohol brushes, but I'm not as good. You're welcome. I'm glad you came. You know, so I'm just kind of I'm just kind of doing what I can to kind of use what I have. And I need a little more sweet leaf there. So there's this one in pink. So we have this one in blue. We have it in sorbet. We have it in pink. So those are the 3 colors that I had chosen to use. And they all look different, but they're all very similar, very pretty. Oh, I need to put the little sparklies on this one. These are just the leftover flamingo dots from our Lolly Doodle workshop. There we go. So pretty. Let's try this one in blue. I think that'd look really pretty. I'm going to do this one in our blue. That again is this really pretty one here. Let's put this one back on its sheet. Here's our pieces. I think I'm going to stamp in slate just because I really, really like the way it's working. Oh, cool. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you for what's a rock tool. You're welcome. I'll get them up on my Facebook page and my blog with the item numbers and everything. Thanks for joining us tonight, ladies. Oh. Oh, that would be slick. That would be a lot of fun. Oh, this one's gonna look pretty. Ooh. Let's see. Let's do our what other blue do I have? I've got Sky. Pacific has too dark. Ooh, I have a retired color that I'm going to pull out, guys, because I think it will look really pretty. Oh, no problem. Let me know if you need any help with anything, Pam. If you need the numbers or anything. Okay. Oh, I really, 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 really like this one. Let's see. This says, hello, wonderful. And I think we'll use it. Oh. All right. I might have to go find one of those. It's just time. You just kind of play with it a little bit and it'll work. Promise. And these are really simple. Then I'm going to add the little sparklies like I did with this one. What do you guys think? Pretty? So we have this one in blue. We have it in pink. Shall we make it in orange? Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? Let's do it in the sorbet color. It is, let's see, it's a jelly roll pen and it's called Clear Star. So it's just a glitter pen. It's just clear glitter. You know, and that's, I think it just, you know, you play with them and I'm sure these would be so pretty in every color, you know, kind of doing, it's just, it's really neat. I'm having a good time. The pink is a bit bright, I will give you that. But it is pretty in its own way for a person who's a pink person. So, I am doing great, and Mr. H is doing good too. He is doing wonderfully. Better than I thought he should be. Which is, you know, good. Let's see. I have some of these cute little guys. Let's do these. I don't do much with the insides of them, but I'm sure I could come up with something. Let me think. We'll see what we can come up with. I usually leave that for people to just write messages in. And even when I give cards, 9 times out of 10, I'll use a sticky note on the inside. Because then it's like a gift in itself. Good night, Cindy. Let's see what we can do. I really like the blue one too. I like the pink one. The pink is overpowering, a lot of that pink. But let's see what we can do with this orange. Let's see. Tulip. Let's use some creme brulee. Creme brulee is a yellow. I think that'll look really pretty too. Let's see. Oh my. Now you all know I'm an orange girl, so the glitter really makes a big thing. I mean, it really helps these look dimensional. It's really pretty. Ooh, I'm liking that. By any chance, did Harrison get a night-night pill too? Dave? Ooh, I'm liking that. I really am kind of having fun with it tonight. Things are turning out really pretty for a change. oh, that one's probably my favorite now. What paper? It's just white cardstock. Nothing special. That turned out really, really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. So we've got, yay! Let's see what we designed tonight, because it's 8 o'clock. Oh. Just plain cardstock. Oops, so much for that. Actually, just plain cardstock that I think I bought at Michael's, you guys. Yep. It's Recollections cardstock, you guys. Recollections. Well, definitely do it, because our friend Linda gets hostess credit this month, and everybody gets put into the drawing to become the next hostess. And you can have your friends order too, so it's not like you're just stuck to the ladies who are here. If you've got friends who will definitely like them, like the stuff that they've seen and stuff, you'll definitely have to kind of share. I love the owl. Been there, done that. And really, I just did some monochromatic kind of stuff. So, are you guys good for a few more, or do you want me to finish up? Thank you. You know, I've just been using, it's not real sopping wet. And so I just, you know, I'm touching a little bit. So, yeah. More. Okay. So we've got our birds, our bluebird, and our other kinds of birds. So we've got those 3 done. And we got these 3 done. Let's do our blue one of this one. Okay. So this is our island greetings. So let's go ahead and put this one away. Actually, let's do this one. Let's do this bird, but we'll do it in blue. Since we've already done him in pink, let's do him in blue. And we'll also do him in the other one. Do a masculine one. I don't have any things that'll come out. Anyway, it's not Father's Day yet. I'll see what I can come up with one, Martha. Just not, I don't have anything else thinking along the lines of that. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to do the edges. Sometimes less is so much more, you guys. And that's one of the things that you have to kind of remember, is that sometimes adding all of the extra stuff takes away from just the little simple parts. And while I like everything gussied up as well, I also deal with the, do I really... Somebody had asked me about the February stamp of the month, which was the fox stamp. And I know that I had one lady who wanted it, and I got that for her. I did find the second one, so if there was someone who wanted the fox stamp set, which was the stamp of the month, we just need to chat, and I can get that to you. Well, these are really easy because everything is the same size. And you can get 6 cards out of one piece of paper. Nah, you just have to play with it a little bit. All it takes is just some playing. Let's see. Let's do this one. And let's do the one that I throw on the floor. These are the only edge punches I have. I have 4. That's it. On the floor. Nope. Actually, the green punch was a Walmart special from when, like, Walmart had Martha Stewart punches. was the very first Martha Stewart punch I ever bought. It is green. Truly, truly, truly is. Let's go ahead and color these puppies up. There's the other ones that I was looking for. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Alright, let's do this cute little blue one first. Hmm. Nah. Just means you're stuck with it. Not liking him as well. I don't know. He is looking kind of ugly. So then when you do that, when that happens to you and you don't like it, you find that piece of paper that you were stamping on. There are, these are just regular water, they're water-based dye ink. That's okay. This shows how you fix it when you don't like something. Ended up with way too much color. Wow. That's the back of my business card. That is funny. Oh, that was a piece of paper. Yeah, they're really awesome. They really, really are. Voila. Better. All better. Ah, wrong way. All right. Yep, the water pen is a lot of fun. Yeah, this stamp set is really, really pretty, and it's $13.95, and it's got quite a few. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps on it. It's really it's a good deal. Do not even think about it, Patches. No. No. Martha, stop. It's not very nice of you to call him. Turned out really pretty. I liked him. Thank you. Calling the cats. I know it's you. He tried. I sent him away. Oh. I know. They make an appearance. They attempt to. Hello, wonderful. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do this one in Dutch blue. Oh, that's cute too. I like that bird popped up like that. Yay! So we've got the pink one that's all pink. Then we have the blue one that's all popped up. And the orange one. Very cute. Alright guys, it's 8:30. I need to go check on my family. Find out how they are doing. Make sure Harrison's all set for tonight. I will put up the measurements for the cards for cutting so that you guys all know what those sizes are again. And I will put a link on my blog as well to all of the stamp sets, so you guys can definitely look at those and be able to find them. And I'm excited that we've got another hostess gift party thingy going. So that's excited. Do you have things to show us? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hold on. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Let me get this out of the way. And then I will show you. Oh, yes, I was going to show you the special. Special coming up. Which one's in the wrong spot? From Bluette. So, I'm excited to show you guys the special. Yay. Hold on, let me get out of my spot here. So, for National Scrapbook Month, close to my heart has a exclusive paper pack. Let me click us out a little so you guys can see. Pretty good. You get, for National Scrapbook Month, when you spend $50 on an order of items, you can have this paper pack for $5. And this is what I am going to be using on my National Scrapbook Month project. And I'll have a list of items that'll come up on the 1st, because this paper is only available on the 1st. So really, 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 I love this paper. I think it is just really cool. It's definitely a different color. It's very, I don't know. And the back side is a really nice pattern. It's sorbet, or an orange. And then again, here is the other side. I want you to see the pattern there. There's the pattern. So you get 2 sheets of that. There's this arrow paper, which is so cute. As well as these big, huge feathers that you can cut out. I can't wait to play with this. I have a project in mind. You also get this paper, which kind of looks like water. The zip strip's got the little triangles at the top. And on the back is this really pretty red. You also get, this is embossed. So here you go. Oh, can you guys see it? It is available, only available for the month of May. Available on May 1st. Oh, you guys, I can't. There you go. You see the pattern? It is embossed. There you go. You can kind of see the shininess to it. Let's see. There you go. And then the blue one has like triangles in it. Yep. And then this one's got vertical lines. Kind of like wood grain. Oh, but then look what we've got. We have feather vellum. It's really, really pretty. Vellum, the feathers in it. And then we also have this gold polka dot vellum as well. And you could turn it over and it could be not gold. It'll kind of be metallic but more muted. So anyway, these are available starting May 1st. It is paper that I will be using on a project. I think it's the second week in May. So we've got that. So this is the special. And then for the next card class, we're going to be using the Ivy Lane Workshop on the Go card making guide. And this has 3 separate cards, and we'll do what we did the last time, which is we'll make one of each of the cards, and then we'll make something different with all of them so that you'll end up with 15 different cards. But it gives you a cutting guide and everything, so we'll cut those things out. This comes with, I purchased the additional stamps. This is, okay, so this is the stamp set that comes with the collection. It says, Life, You're Amazing, and then the flower goes for the O. It's got a chevron, a doily. This doily fits inside this stamp, and then you've got this pattern here. And then I purchased the additional stamps, the one that you saw with the big round, this one here. This is the other stamp that goes with this collection. And then this is called Inspiration Flourishes, and it's flourishes and a really nice kind of stamp that's similar to this. And I'll remember this forever. Life is sweet. Some really nice stuff. This coordinates with the Artiste cartridge, but I'm sure that that follows with a couple of the other ones as well. This one goes with the Art Philosophy cartridge. So if you have that, or I'll show you how we're going to use that so you guys can have the shapes and stuff. And so this is the collection. In this, you're going to get the stamp set, the directions. You're going to get your 15 Colonial White cards and envelopes, a full roll of gold shimmer trim. You'll also get some sequins, and then you also get the paper for this collection, which is Ivy Lane. And here's the green. It's really kind of pretty, kind of a distressed. And on the back is this is just a really pretty damask. So we've got 2 sheets of that. You also get a piece of cocoa, a piece of hollyhock, and 2 pieces of Colonial White. The item number for this is G1079. And so these will be the cards that we'll make next week, and I'll do all the cutting and everything ahead of time, so all we'll do is embellish the cards during class. Alright guys, any questions? So tonight, in our 2.5 hour class, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cards. Very similar, but very different as well. Alright, well you can find all the information over on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com. You can order the items from Close to My Heart at my website, jerryannarmstrong.ctmh.com. And you can look for me over on Facebook at Jerry Ann Creates, and also on YouTube at Jerry Ann Creates. And let's see, there's a Facebook page for Scrap and Stamp Creations. And I had a fabulous time with all of you tonight. I really enjoyed doing the cards and chatting with you. I thank you so much for joining me. I know that you have lots of choices when you are out kind of spending your time and your money and all of that kind of stuff. And I appreciate that you guys like to hang out with me and ask questions and think that what I have to show you is valuable. So we'll see you again next Monday night at 6 p.m. On Sunday, you should be able to find the cutting guides or the video walking you through the cutting on Sunday night. Good night, everyone.